It all started with a camera and a dream. I was just a kid from Ohio, full of energy, filming pranks and chaos, basically just shouting into the internet with a confidence I didn't even know I had. My name is Logan Paul, and if I had to describe my life in 3 words, it would be turbulence, resilience, and reinvention. My journey really kicked off on Vine. Remember Vine? Those 6-second bursts of creativity that felt like they changed the world overnight. I was hooked. I'd spend hours coming up with ideas, trying to cram a punchline into a tiny window of time. It was a challenge, but I loved it. And apparently, a lot of other people did too. Millions started watching. It was surreal. Seeing those numbers climb, reading the comments, it felt like I was connecting with a massive community. One 6-second loop at a time. I was building an audience one clip at a time, just having fun. Then came YouTube. Vine was like the appetizer, but YouTube was the main course. Suddenly, I wasn't limited to 6 seconds. I could do anything. Comedy sketches, wild vlogs, insane challenges. It was a whole new playground. The numbers just exploded. It felt like I was riding a rocket ship. We were building this incredible world, this community, all centered around attention. The more eyes on us, the bigger the ideas got. We were pushing boundaries, sometimes a little too far, but we were creating something that felt massive and unstoppable. Every video was an event. Every day was an adventure. We were young, we were loud, and the whole world seemed to be watching. It was intoxicating. But fame is a strange beast. It comes at you fast, like a tidal wave. And the consequences, they come even faster. I was living in a bubble, moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I made mistakes, big ones. The controversy, the backlash, it was intense. It felt like the world I had built was crumbling around me. Those were dark times, filled with moments that forced me to stop, to look in the mirror, and to really reflect on who I was and who I wanted to be. It was a harsh, humbling wake-up call. I had to face the music, and it wasn't a pleasant tune. I learned a very hard lesson. Redemption isn't something that's just given to you. It's something you have to earn, day in and day out. So, I started the long process of rebuilding. That meant stepping away from the chaos and focusing on myself. I started to train, seriously train. I channeled all that energy, all that frustration, into something productive. I discovered a passion for boxing. It was raw, it was disciplined, and it was exactly what I needed. It gave me a purpose beyond views and likes. It was about pushing my body and mind to their absolute limits. And then came the moment of truth. I stepped into the boxing ring with the entire world watching. The pressure was immense. People were skeptical, a lot of people were rooting against me. But for me, it wasn't just about winning or losing. It was about proving something to myself. It was about showing up, facing my fears head on, and giving it everything I had. It was a turning point. It was the first step in earning back respect, not just from others, but from myself. That fight was more than just a fight. It was a statement. That experience taught me the power of discipline and focus, and I decided to apply that same mindset to business. That's how Prime was born. We saw a gap in the market for a hydration drink that wasn't just effective, but also tasted amazing. We poured everything into it. The branding, the flavors, the marketing. We wanted to create not just a product, but a brand that people could connect with. And the response was just unbelievable. Prime became this global phenomenon, way bigger than we ever imagined. Seeing people all over the world enjoying something we created from scratch, that's a feeling I can't even describe. It showed me that with the right team and a relentless work ethic, you can build something truly special. But I'm not someone who can just sit still. I'm always looking for the next challenge, the next stage to perform on. And that led me to the WWE. It was a world I'd always admired from afar. The athleticism, the storytelling, the sheer spectacle of it all. I knew it would be tough. The WWE universe is passionate, and they don't just accept anyone. I had to earn my spot. I trained harder than ever before, learning the ropes, studying the craft, and stepping into that ring, hearing the roar of the crowd. It's an adrenaline rush like no other. It's a new chapter, a new stage for me to perform on, and I'm embracing every single second of it. Looking back, every failure was a lesson. Every setback hardened me, made me stronger. Every success was a reminder of how far I've come. From that kid in Ohio with a camera to where I am today. It hasn't been a straight line. It's been a winding road with a lot of bumps and detours. But I wouldn't change any of it. Those experiences shaped me. They forced me to grow, to evolve. I am not the kid I used to be. That person is a part of my story. But he's not the whole story. I am the man I chose to become through hard work, through facing my mistakes, and through a constant desire to reinvent myself. This is my story so far. A story of mistakes. Yes, but also a story of evolution and relentless reinvention. And trust me, I'm just getting started. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see what's next, make sure you subscribe. We've got a lot more to do.